Disquiet as 3 northern states shut school for Ramadan fast. Senate President Akpabio's wife sues Senator Natasha for 250 billion naira over alleged sexual harassment. Natasha urges her to let her husband defend himself. Lagos Assembly crisis. Lawmakers lack absolute powers to remove or install their leaders, says GAC. Summary of the news. The government of Katsina, Kebbi, and Bauchi states in northern Nigeria have ordered all schools, both public and private, to go on holiday for the entire month of Ramadan. This decision aims to allow students, teachers, and stakeholders to fully observe the fasting period. Kebbi State, the academic calendar has been revised, with the second term ending on February 28, 2025, and schools resuming on April 7, 2025. Katsina State, the Hisbah board has specifically warned private schools against non-compliance. Bauchi State, schools including faith-based and private institutions will be closed for 40 days. Mixed reactions from parents and stakeholders. Many parents and educators have expressed concerns about the impact of the closure on students' education, particularly those preparing for WAEC, NECO, and JAMB exams. Some parents argue that a full break is unnecessary and that shorter school hours will be a better solution. The Association of Christian Private Schools and other stakeholders worry about educational disruptions, potential religious marginalization, and the loss of learning time. Some school proprietors suggest making the holiday optional instead of mandatory. The debate continues with calls for the government to reconsider the policy for a more flexible approach. Source: Nigerian Tribune. Mrs. Unoma Akpabio, wife of the Senate President, has filed lawsuits against Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, accusing her of defamation and violating her fundamental rights. The legal action follows Natasha's allegations that Senate President Akpabio sexually harassed and victimized her in the Senate after she rejected his advances. Denying the accusation, Mrs. Akpabio has taken the matter to the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court, seeking 250 billion naira in damages for emotional and psychological distress, along with a permanent injunction to prevent further accusations. In a separate defamation case, she is demanding 1 billion naira in damages, a formal retraction, and a public apology. The legal dispute has intensified an ongoing political feud, with both parties standing their ground. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan has responded by urging Mrs. Akpabio to stay out of the allegations against her husband. In a letter dated March 4, 2025, Akpoti-Uduaghan, through her lawyer, warned Mrs. Akpabio against interfering, insisting that the allegations were personal to the Senate President and that he should respond himself. She also claimed to have evidence supporting her accusations and reaffirmed her commitment to advocating for Nigerian women and family values. Prince Tajuddin Alu, the chairman of the Governance Advisory Council (GAC) in Lagos State, has spoken for the first time about the crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly following the removal of Mudashiru Obasa as Speaker and the election of Mojisola Meranda on January 13, 2025. Alusi clarified that the lawmakers acted without consulting the GAC or the APC, emphasizing that legislators do not have absolute power to remove or install their leaders. He criticized them for not addressing their grievances with the party earlier. The high-powered APC committee led by Chief Bisi Akande and other senior members is working to resolve the dispute. Both Obasa and Meranda are claiming the speakership, and discussions are ongoing to settle the matter. Source: Daily Trust. Follow for more. March 1st, 2025.